One thing that's always kind of confused me about 7 days is even though it's a zombie apocalypse, how are there any zombies at all? The zombie virus just isn't that big of a deal. If you are unlucky enough to get into a bit of a scrap and you do get the infection, you can just go milk a bee for its honey, slap that girl on your arm, and you're pretty much right as rain again. Apparently, in stark contrast to everything I know about zombies, getting bitten by a zombie just isn't fatal. But what if it was? G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome to day one of a brand new series in 7 days that I'm very creatively calling Infection. The challenge for this series is actually deceptively simple, but just because it's simple doesn't mean it's gonna be easy. Basically, with the help of Kane, the wonderful master of all things mods, we've made it so the zombie virus is incurable. Everyone knows if you get bitten by a zombie, that's it for you, it is all over, and that's how it's going to apply in this. I'm already infected, I'm playing on the idea that I've already been bitten, and all I can do now is try and find some antibiotics or some honey or whatever to try and minimize that infection for as long as possible, but I can't ever cure it. Just try and survive for one more day to see another sunrise, which despite sounding very simple, is going to change the whole way this game works. I do need to get started on my opening quest because now more than ever, time is definitely of the essence. But to match up with that a little bit as well, like if that was the way that the zombie apocalypse was happening, that means that all the medical supplies and all the antibiotic stuff would have been looted a long ass time ago. So to match up with that, the world is set to 50% loot as well, so all my resources and supplies are going to be very bloody scarce, about as scarce as a chook's tooth. That's going to be a bit of a problem. So I have to go out raiding, I have to go push my boundaries and go out when I probably don't really want to, because if I don't find any medicine, well, I'm not going to last very long at all. As always, I've got my purple bedroll for good luck, looking nice and snuggly and ooh, and wonderful. You can already see all the way out there, a very interesting looking POI. I'm also running the new compo pack, the new set of POIs for this series, just to sprinkle a bit of extra challenge on top of that, to see what we can come up against. It's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a big bloody time, completely change the way that I play this game, but that should be fine. I just realized there's a little face like sketched out in the bark. Look at that, eye, and a mouth. Well, he's already screaming, I'm screaming, Arlene's over there trundling about as well. There's a lot of hurdles for me to get over, and we all know I'm not athletic enough for that. I would like to get a bone knife as quickly as possible, please. Also whack on some clothing. But other than that, I'm rolling my normal mods by UI. I do have the spreadable fire mod for this as well. We're on warrior difficulty. Zombies run during the day, and we'll escalate that as we go. Speaking of escalating things, choking a chicken first thing in the morning, that's always a good way to start your day. Jeez, I'm already at almost 1.5% infection. That is ticking up very bloody quickly. I need to get moving and grooving. Get my starting quest sorted out, please. Whack you down and quickly upgrade you. Next is going to be the campfire. I have no stones. That's fine. Oh, bird's nests. In fact, because it's only on 50% loot, yeah, I need to break down every bird's nest I find. Even just getting feathers to have any sort of ranged attack is going to be a problem unto itself. There's a lot that goes into this that's really not in my favor at all. Lots of cons and very little pros. Chuck down my campfire and nice. My trader is just down the road. That works out for me. Bo, please come here. Remember, sell some extra arrows as well. I don't want to get any closer to any zombies that I reasonably have to, because every time one of them punches me in the face, it increases my infection level ever more. Like, it's never going to get easier for me. It's only going to get worse. I need to try and temper my expectations as much as possible. I do have some skill points to get. Let's go here. Sex Rex is always the first one, because stamina is how you survive. I need all of it. G'day, buddy. Don't mind me. Just got to cruise right on past. Oh! I mean, look, I'm sorry, okay? I got very excited by this stump and not very excited by this stump. You can just stay there. Please give me honey. The first honey is going to be the make or break of my entire day. Because if I can get some sort of bee goo before I get to 5%, then I can at least hope to stave off infection. At least a little bit. No honey in there. No honey in there, I just pissed off some zombies. Okay, that's fine, we'll keep on looking. I wouldn't use the honey till I'm at 5% anyway, try and maximize the time I can have with the infection getting healed. Because every tick that it goes down is a tick it's not going up. Even though I can't get it healed, I can get it as close to 0 as possible. That's just smart cricket. Like bonking you and then then carrying on. Come on, stamina. Oh, I'm so poor. There's another tree stump, short and stout. I don't care about your handle or your spout. I just care about what you've got inside you. Keep your head on a swivel though, please. Don't want anyone sneaking up on me out of the brush. Please, 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 please. No, damn it. I'm not sure I mentioned this off the top. I've only given myself a small little area, a very small area of pine forest to try and get myself started, get my feet on the ground and get moving, but the rest of the world is nowhere near as conducive to this area. If I need tree stumps for honey, I've got to go to the winter biome where all the bears and mountain lions are. That's a wolf lurking. Nah, I can't do it. I can barely take on a crawler at the moment. There's no way I can take on anything with 4 paws and a mouthful of razor blades. Nah, I'm heading off over this way. This is not a good start. This is not going well. I've barely even made it 3 feet and I've got problems everywhere. I haven't even made it to Trader Potato yet, but I'm just on the lookout for any sort of stumps around. It's not the length of your wood that gets me excited. It's what you do with it. It's what comes out at the end of it. I didn't say that. Carry on. Carry on. Yes, absolutely carry on. The first honey. As exciting as the last melon if you're a dodo. Just trying to throw it off the cliff with your last female. Oh, okay. I can relax a little bit. I can relax a little bit. We have some honey. We're on. We're moving. Now I just need to find all of the rest of it. This isn't a normal looking trader. This is like a Motte & Bailey. But it's got no Bailey in the middle of it. It's just like a big earth mound around the outside. I mean, I doubt there's going to be any mail for you. If you have your mailbox inside the secure gate, I'm not sure how the postie pack can get in here and give you your letters, but all right, fair enough then. Despite the fact that you do not have any mail for me, I'm still going to ransack your entire joints. Give me some murky water, thank you, to make sure my supplies are up and going. With that lower loot level, everything is valuable. I can't leave anything behind. I've done the whole loop around the outside and found precious little. Did find a couple of scraps of cloth though to make myself a regular bando. If I start bleeding out and pissing out all my fluids, I don't want to use my first aid bandage. That one that you start with is basically laced in gold. Like you're playing old school RuneScape and you got your armor trimmed. Beware of dog. I'm going to check up here first and foremost. It said, you trade a compound. There might be good gubbins for me around the place. There's the cement mixer. Nice. And a cheeky bag for a flashlight. Still upsets me that I can't chuck my flashlight in my offhand and use that to light up the world. For some reason, despite only using one hand on my axe, my other hand is laying flaccid. Speaking of flaccid, how are you, Trader Rex? It's never good to see you, but I suppose you're better than nothing. Please buy that off me and that off me and anything else I can sell you, of which I don't have much. Then get as many dollary dues as I can right off the bat. Do you have nothing? You got no medical supplies? He knows I need antibiotics and he's refusing to stock them. He's stashing them all for himself. Nothing especially fun in his secret stash either, alrighty-dighty.
Damn gawking at goods and that's all you buy?
Didn't buy a sausage, old mate, but I won't blame you for not being able to pick up on that. Even just basic social interactions, not really Rekka's strong suits. Speaking of strong suits though, I'm gonna raid whatever I can out of you, water cooler. Ooh, that's very good actually. I'm getting excited by just the basic things because that's all I really want. Come on, you can do it. I want to reach inside and grab. I'm so not sorry actually. Get wrecked, Jigglypuff. You're trying to keep all the good shit behind glass? Absolutely not. Call your lettuce because I'm about to sneeze on ya. Art of Mining, Volume 4, Blackstrap Coffee, thank you. Books are going to be very few and far between. I'll take all you can give me. Look at this, a well-stocked medical cabinet. What have you got? All right, fair enough. Maybe he's keeping his medical supplies in a secret box somewhere, not out on display like that, tempting in all the raiders. Ooh, some more yucca, thank you. Search all the cabinets I can. If you want to give me like a cheeky pot or something, that would be wonderful. Nope, nothing. Ooh, one steak, thank you. Chuck it in my face. No, you tease! You tease, you put it out there to tempt me when I couldn't even bloody take it. God damn it, wrecked. I'm raiding all of his gubbins. I do not have a lockpick for his safe at the moment. I'll come back to that later. Nothing in you. Filing cabinets. Just a couple of important papers and nothing in the fridge. Wow, things really are scarce. This is going to take a fair bit of doing to get anything going my way. Gun rack. Well, I'll sell both of those back to tradie, actually. I can't break into the Shotgun Messiah box, so never bloody mind. All right, what jobs do you have then? That's the closest. Tier 1 clear zombies. Thank you. I'll take that and quickly sell ya both of those. Don't want them. Take that one instead then. Do you want a frothy? There you go, take the frothy. They're no longer important to me. I love a cheeky froth, but it's not fists only. They're not going to help as much as they once did. The quest is for the joint just down the road. That's not too bad at all. Moz is having a bit of a trundle. I'll leave you well enough alone, though. What am I going to spec into? Like, yeah, clubs are good and stuff, but I think the stamina usage at the moment is a little bit how you're going. Potentially sledgehammers? Although, oh, actually, what might be the play, I do have a bone knife. I reckon, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to gamble on it. I'm going to go into deep cut as much as I can. When I get the next skill point, I'll buy that level, make myself a tier 3 knife. I reckon getting the bleeding damage going on the zombies is probably the best shout. Get you swinging, then get you bleeding so you can lose all the goo and slow you down. Look at you, spurting out like a red drinking fountain. I reckon that was the right call. I reckon it was the right call for this. Don't often go knives, but got a good feeling about it this time. Oh, got myself a lockpick out of a purse as well. Lovely. I'm not too far away from being cucumbered, so can't get too happy about all the things I'm trying to find, but take what I can. Destroyed workbench. Nope, nothing else around. I'm going to take all the free wood, save myself beating down trees later on, then reset the whole POI with the exclamation mark. Bonk, like that. We're fine. All right, it's already past midday and I'm already almost 5% infected. Let's get it reset and get inside. I might actually be able to make myself a little base up there too, somewhere to hovel down and try not to get eaten. Haven't even made my way inside yet. I've already got someone knocking on me in front of the door to sell some salacious services. Can I give you my bone? I mean, it's not much. I just gave you that tip and apparently it blew your mind. Good job, me. Nice welcome change of pace, what I'm usually offering out there. Have I already woken you up? Oh, you look mad. You look mad and a little bit sizzly. Come on, try and temper yourself just a little bit. Cool yourself down, take a nice cold bath. Can't, there we go, can't quite kill. Thank God they're a little bit weak, because I'm a little bit weak too. I'm going to save all the short iron pipes that I find, so hopefully at some point make myself a pipe machine gun. Because I can hear someone out here. Just you, Moz up. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to my new humble abode. It's not much, but neither am I and neither are you, so... that was probably more insult than injury, but that's fine. Please don't judge me too harshly. Let's get up here if we can, find everything we can. I'm actually really scared about this. Raiding day 1 with an infection that's ever increased. I'm almost at 5%. Still got the 1 honey on me though. I need more. I always need more. Oh, I don't like this bit. I don't like this bit at all. Isn't there a zombie dog that chases you down this hallway? I'm having, oh, Arlene, having flashbacks once upon a time with things going much, much worse for me. Please stop. Thank you, stop right there. Thank you very much. I need someone that does not have Arlene's touch. Where's the dog? I'm sure there's a dog. No? We're okay if they replace the dog with an Arlene? Alright, if that's the case, I'm A-okay with that. Zombie dogs in the early days of 7 days is a nightmare, and more often than not, a flat-out death sentence. Oh, look at that, a juicy stack of medical supplies with 1 aloe cream inside it. Thank you for nothing. Oh, I'm over 5% now. Alright, time to chuck in our one and only honey. It's going to cure me down to 0.4, but more importantly, it's going to tick down at the same rate that it ticks up. So it's actually saving me quite a lot. Scrap you. Anything else around? No, not really. Take the chairs and scrap them as well. Need to find more honey. Need to milk some more bees. If everyone's got a local hive somewhere they want to share with me, I'd very much appreciate it. Can I fire through the chains? Don't want to risk it. Oh, it's been months since I could take down zombies that easily. Stealth damage with a bow is OP, and it's so good to have it back after so long having nothing but knuckles. Oh, g'day buddy. Don't mind me just taking your noggin clean off. One for you too. That was significantly less effective than the first one. Cheeky decap right off the bat. Oh, she mad. Oh, she very mad. Can you please not break that ladder? All right, see you later then. That's not quite the stairway to heaven. I don't think that's where you're going anyway. Oh, she dodged it well. Clever girl. Hold on. Please don't break the ladder. I need that for later. You know what? Just get in there, Josh. Just get in there. She may be cranky, but you can feed it. Oh, Or you can feed her a knife instead. All right, don't jump, don't sprint, because that's how you lose all your stamina. Drop you. Oh my goodness, that was satisfying. There's goo all over the place, and not just from the zombie. Bonza, mate, level up, take my arrows back. Gonna put that point directly into deep cuts. Another one of you, then quickly make myself a better knife. Tier 3, scrap that one. Tier 3 goes to them. Lovely dovely, job done. Successful mission to start off with. Feels good. This is more or less where I think I'll be spending tonight, so I might just chuck down, somewhere. Oh, yeah, kind of, I suppose. It's a little bit of light, not much, but some. Chuck down my torch so future Josh can see. Get rid of the spider webs, spider webs be damned, and grab nothing. Well, some extra food, actually. That's not nothing. Got fluids, I got food. I've got one lockpick. I would like some more, though. Weapons bag. Pipe machine gun, if you wouldn't mind. No, that's fine. Just some parts to sell. No knuckle parts. I'd have been spitting hot chips like a vomiting seagull if you had have. Spent weeks looking for knuckle parts the other week, but that's fine. Nothing so far. Some frames, thank you. Not a whole lot to show for my work, but that's all fine. You guys just hang out in there for a tick. I'm going to go and see Tradie Potato and see what he wants to reward me with. It's not much, but I think this is going to be a pretty decent spot to get in and out of. Can zombies make that jump? They probably can, but I don't think they can see a path from here through the window. You kind of saw that when they were like walking about in circles inside the POI when I was coming through. They just don't really see that as a plan. So I think I'm okay there. I'll be very rudely awakened if that's not the case, but we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that when the time comes, and hopefully not before too long. Nope, can't take that bird's nest, never mind. Keep your eyes out for the wolf. I may be a little piggy and eating my Doritos, but if he comes blowing down my house, it's just gonna fold like a deck of cards. He's gonna offer me a gas can recipe or a batter up book. I'll take the book, but I was hoping for something better. What other jobs do you have? Another
Hey,
clear
Jerk,
zombies.
you need some work or what?
Oh no, the custom POI? That doesn't strike with a lot of good feelings. My problem with compo pack POIs and why I don't really use them very much is because usually they turn into like Death Olympics kind of things. Like instead of being like a POI that has a progression, it's just a how impossible can we make a POI? How much of a death trap can we make it? And quite often I fall for the death trap. Going and trying to do a custom POI on day one screams bad idea, but I'm the king of bad ideas, so I guess we're gonna give it a crack. Before I do that, I spy with my 4 eyes another cheeky tree stump. Please give me some honey. That's probably more of a priority than doing missions at the moment. Just getting some more amber goo to try and keep myself alive, because the longer I can stave off the the longer I can stave off the infection getting worse, the better we're all gonna be. Lock you guys in. Oh, look at that. More tree stumps out here too. We've hit the jackpot. We've hit the jackpot. I broke down 3 more tree stumps, only got 1 extra honey, but I now have 2, which if I use that wisely, that might be enough for me to at least make it to sunrise tomorrow. Oh, there's another one just there. Before I start keeling over in pain, there's the winter biome. If I need tree stumps, that's the place to go to, but not feeling especially confident with that. I don't even get like a town in the pine forest. It's a bunch of trees and like the remnants of an old west town. It's really not much at all. You know what I need actually? What would be the golden book for this series? Like every series has a golden book that is like the bee's knees. Got bees in the brain apparently today that I'm really desperate for. And I think for this one, it's in Wasteland Treasures, I think. Adds a small chance to harvest honey from trees. That book there, I think, is going to be a lifesaver. If I can go to any tree around here, start harvesting honey out of it like I'm a bear with a red shirt and no pants, my name is Winnie, that's going to be the best thing ever. It's 4:30. It's 4:30, I'm a little bit thirsty. I'll chuck you in for now, trying to keep myself up and about. Is this a good call? I don't think it's going to be, but it's worth the crack. You can not die. Why didn't you die from that? Oh, because I missed your head. I hit you right in the elbow. I was panicking there thinking for a second you were going to be a feral. That's not a knife, Josh. This is a knife. I see you've played knifey clubbing before. Gone. Good. Reset. Zombie didn't come back. Oh, that one did though. Try again. Arlene. Catch you later, Arls. Always good to retread some well-trodden ground. I'm really hoping this POI is at least a little bit balanced. No zombies hiding in the corners. There is a guy hiding behind the desk, but I can't see his noggin. We'll try that. Perfect. No, I'm behind this desk. No, we're all good. I'll just serve myself then. I'll be my own checkout chick and, well, you know what? If you give me a self-scanner, I'm going to scan everything as brown onions. Nothing in you. Take my arrow back. Ooh, cheeky safe. I left my lockpick back at home, but I'll keep that in mind. I'll drink the coffee now because I am kind of thirsty. I heard some footsteps outside. I'm so anxious. I'm so uptight and puckered. I'm basically gobbling my seat cushion. I can't really super hang about because before too long, most of this place will be swarming with zombies. There's one there that I could try and shoot, but there's something blocking the window and the wall. All right, never mind. I'm going to go that way through here. It's like an old like citadel kind of thing. Oh, shit. Well, the citadel's full of zombies. The Alamo has fallen. In fact, is that what this is supposed to be? I don't know. I don't recognize the Alamo because on the other side of the platform, I just know kind of what it is. But if that's what this is, all right, fair enough. It's my Alamo now. Oh, yes, 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 yes. All right, got my cooking pot. That's always a good thing to start. My honey is worn off, and I'm now taking up my infection again. Get used to it, Josh. Get used to paying attention to it because that's how you're going to die if you start getting complacent. Fortunately for everyone here, I'm not that kind of person that does get distracted by things. I'm always so like hyper-focused on the task at hand. Never ever get distracted. Please die, please. I bloody hate the hoodies. The armor value of their hoodies is top bloody notch and they can take an absolute pounding. No wonder Arlene was legless out in the car park. Did I hear someone else? I did. Do you want to just like come and just lie on the spikes for me? I don't have to kill you myself. You're welcome to do it on my behalf. Here you go. There you go. Nope, just gobbled them up like a champion. All right, fair. Not quite. Not quite. I hate crawlers. They got a super duper extender reach, but we're not done yet. There's still more zombies to go. 2 more lockpicks in you. Thank you. Scrap that. I'll take those. I'll go and try and pick that safe if I have the time. Is this the way in or is there like a proper way in? I don't know. Oh, this would be the way in. Okay, that way. I'm going to try and stick with the way that I'm supposed to go so I don't miss anything. Any pigeons? Weirdly, finding myself a couple of pelicans would be very beneficial because they're made out of feathers and finding feathers elsewhere is a little bit difficult. Break down you. All the way down, please. Give me the extra feathers. Nice. All right, one more room. What? Oh, what did I tell you, Pidgey? Gone, and then give me all your feathers. Thank you for delivering those right into my hands. Old mate bled out, which is good for me. Job is done. Ooh, got a bit of loot in here for me as well. I'll take the candle because I do want to get some nice candlelight going back at me digs. Trying to impress Jen that way, given I'm lacking the follicles for it. Medical supplies. Nothing. That's gonna be my life now. Finding medical supplies and finding nothing in them is just gonna be the way the world works. 3 more bullets, thank you. Jeez, I tell you what, bullets are gonna get heckin' bloody valuable, aren't they? Gonna have to make my own because I'm not gonna find any anywhere. Nothing else around. Job is done. I'm gonna quickly just jump across them. Do I have time to grab that wall safe? Ooh, scrap you. Don't need you. Yeah, I got time. I got time. Plenty of it. Please get in. Please get in. No! No! Almost made it on the first crack and didn't get in on the second one either. You're a bee's dick away. You're a bee's dick away from letting me in. That's really frustrating. I thought it gave me enough that it let me start hoping. That's the worst bit. That's what 7 days does. It gives you the chance to get optimistic, to have some hope, and then cruelly tears that hope out from underneath you like a very bad magician doing a tablecloth trick, and everything gets shattered. Dang. All right, well, I'll go back there. I do have one more lockpick upstairs somewhere. I'll grab that and see if I can get back there and see what's inside it. Tradie boy, I'm back again. Please give me some dosh. I didn't even see you when I first came through. Check your generator. Just some more iron. Thank you. What have you got for me?
Okay, fucker. You respect the shop rules, and we'll get along just fine.
How about you respect me? Fucker right back at ya. Get rid of that stupid slug on your mutt because tell you what, Jen's not gonna love it. Didn't love mine, not gonna love yours. At least I had more of a personality that could fill a teaspoon than what you've got going on. Give me the bullets. Any other jobs? Jobs been reset? It's a bit weird, but okay. A fetch, or that's the closest one.
Can't say I'm not surprised.
Oh, it's the Coles books just across the road. That sounds like a tomorrow Josh problem because it's getting bloody late. The sun is setting on the day, but fortunately not on my life just yet. I saw a tree stump and in true me fashion got very distracted by it. It's just gonna be a priority for a little while until I have enough honey to sustain myself. Thank you for the extra honey. I knew I had good vibes about that stump. Until I have enough honey to sustain myself, that is going to be basically my priority all the time. That door's locked. That's all good. I left most of the stuff in the cash register. The rest of it's upstairs. Just make sure I've got all the things going for me. I'm going to try and get that safe before the sun does actually set. It's a bit of a gamble, but hopefully worthwhile. Oh, jeez, this place isn't secure at all. This is not a good place for me to be holding up. Come on, game. It's not too late to give you what I'm after. Please, please, please. What? Why did you go back to 15 seconds? You were at like 3. You were on the last little rung. No. That's a stitch up. That is a genuine, bona fide, I don't even know what. That's just a stitch up. If there was a class that taught sewing, which there was, I can't remember the name of it right now, that's what it would teach. That's how much of a stitch that is. Oh, it's frustrating. All right, well, all things considered, not a terrible day, I suppose. We managed to avoid death incarnate, and we're slowly ticking up our infection. Any eggs? No. Eggs are going to be hard to bloody find all day long. Take the feathers, though. Any more tree stumps anywhere? Oh, you know what? I'm feeling brave. I'm feeling brave. Coal Books is a relatively small place. 3 quests in one day. I reckon I can do it. Quickly murder you. It's only a clear, so it can be done. Down we go. Fell silent in the light like a goddamn ninja. Right through your mullet and hammer a bit home a bit further. There's one more out the back. Come on, no, come through the gap. Come through the gap. You'll be fine. I'll stab you in the face as well. Express Nitro Raid. Can I get in there? Oh, it's gonna take so long. Oh, that's gonna take so long. Come on, give me a hand here. You got bloody sledgehammer hands. Break it for me and let me in. Now that I've done all the hard yakka, old mate's showing up to take all the credit like the worst workmate ever or any supervisor. Job is done. I've got a little bit of time before trader closes. Nothing in you. Old box, 4 more bullets, thank you. And we're never gonna find any books, are we? We're gonna find enough paper, we're gonna just write our own books, but unfortunately, there's no knowledge upstairs to write down. Break you apart, bookstore box for absolutely nothing. Make it good. No, I was gonna say make it good with the medical supplies, but absolutely not there either. How do I get out? There is no easy way out. Dang. Oh, yes there is, never mind. Key. Open, out, let's go get the top story, then go see trader. Oh, it's been a productive day in a lot of ways, but not all of them. I didn't even check his vendor, which is real rookie hour by me. Got some food. I don't have a lot of food back at home. A can of chili for $60 redos might be a good shout. Couple of candies, but no antibiotics. I don't think they get sold in the vending machines. Barb rolling, winning combat, 1 hit point for every punch. That would have been a wonderful thing to have, but I'm not punching people anymore. I'm punching froths either. I will take my armor pocket mod. Thank you. That can all wait till tomorrow. Job done. Job done. I'm gonna skedaddle. Actually, I will buy, I've got the cash. I will buy the can of chili. I might buy the yucca smoothie as well, just to try and keep my nutrition levels up. If I focus much on the infection and not the rest of the stuff, I'll die anyway. I've taken all my gubbins out of my storage box because it is time to make my own. Let's just go like 4 of those, I suppose. I do have my normal set of mods rolling, like my WOODLE UI and my wireless crafting and stuff like that. All the mods that I normally roll with, but I can't use wireless crafting out of like POI boxes like that. It has to be boxes that I've crafted. So there you go. I'll try and sort this out as best I can. You can be like the ammo and weapons box. Yes, oh, I should have sold those things to trader. It's too late now, never mind. That could be in fact, this could be the sellables box. The craft out of there, there you go. Take all of that. Anything else to sell? Random assorted parts, that's all good to make some dosh with. Almost got 2.5 grand. In fact, I did have it before I spent some money. That's a good first innings. It's about to be night time, but that's okay. 5 minutes to go. Quickly whip up a campfire. Craft you, no stones in inventory, but that's all fine. You can just hang out. Yeah, okay, you can just hang out just there. Doesn't look like you're touching, but that's fine. You got that nice kind of like telepathical connection that I'm yearning for so much. You can have that one. There you go. I can't really craft anything right now. I don't have a lot of ingredients. So I can make, I think, water. Yeah, that's a good shout. In fact, is there any water nearby? No. Okay, so finding murky water is going to be pretty bloody critical for a little while. Otherwise, I have to go to the snow to shovel snow, and that just sounds like a bad plan all around. I do have 2 skill points to spend, and weirdly for me, I normally don't want to spend points in MasterChef at all, but the idea of unlocking bacon and eggs right off the bat is so bloody tempting. The problem is though, I can't find eggs anywhere. The loot level is so low that finding any of those little white luscious spheres just isn't going to be an option for me. So maybe... what's a better way to spend it then? I do have 3 points in agility. I could go another 2 to level 5 and get level 3 deep cuts going. That gives me tier 4 knives, but also like better bleeding, glancing blows have a 40% chance of causing a bleeding wound. You can inflict up to 5 bleeding wounds on an enemy as well. Ooh, that is very tempting, plus it slows them down. What about maybe... oh, I can't quite go 2 levels of you, but 10% faster attack speed. Parkour, always a good option for me because I snap my ankles like you wouldn't bloody believe. Or archery. 10% more damage. Oh, see, this is a really good skill tree. I just need to figure out what needs to go where. I reckon focus on offense. I'm gonna go a point into flurry of blows and actually a point into hidden strike. It's kind of like a point into archery, but better because I'm really only using the bow for stealth attacks. Once they're awake and they're moving about, I'm usually going with the blades or whatnot. You can go to them. I don't especially need you anymore. I can get rid of my club. I think that's the right call. It's a bit contentious, but hopefully it works out. Not especially sure. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit upsetty spaghetti about the lack of size of my starting town. I mean, look, I'll always tell you that it's not the size that matters, it's the enthusiasm that counts, but doesn't matter how enthusiastic this town is, it's still bloody tiny, which I'm relating to in a personal way, and I'm not too happy about it. So what's the plan? I've got to get out of here. I've got to go and try and find a better town in a better biome to get my loot level up to try and find some better antibiotics. Although at some point, I'd love to be able to make my own antibiotics. I can craft them by learning physician. What about herbal? Nah, both herbals are just finding the recipe for it. Okay, what do you actually need though? It's not so bad. Tedious is probably the word to describe it. A lot of different ingredients. I could try and grow these. Oh geez, do I have to go back into living off the land? I hate living off the land. That's not going to be fun. But what level physician do I need to be to get antibiotics? I assume a pretty good one. First aid bandages, first aid kits. Oh, no, that's not the schematics actually. So that's chemistry station of first aid bandos and plaster casts actually. That gives me the schematic for the chem station. Good to know. Faster crafting, first aid kits and steroids. 4 bites, recog, and antibiotics. But not the herbals, just like the proper ones. What's the, what do you need? Vegemite sangers, nitrate, and murky water. Okay, so it's kind of the same for both of them, just a different couple of top ingredients. Okay. And it's not too bad, but it's a lot of points to get there. It's gonna be a long time before I'm like virus sufficient. There's the 5%, so quickly chuck in one of you. That'll take it back down to 0, but will not heal it. God, I wish I could heal it. This is gonna be a whole thing. Gonna pick up some of these candles to try and make the shadows a little bit darker. I don't want any zombies to find me. I'm up a couple of stories, so I might be okay, but it's not a particularly safe spot to be hiding. 4% visibility, that sounds lovely. So I'm gonna have to leave this episode here and just cower through the night, and then tomorrow, I'm gonna have to go and like finish off this small town. There's the mine across the road, a couple other POIs I wanna go and have a squiz at. Try and empty out the joint, get what I can, and then start planning ahead. Assuming I can save off infection long enough to plan ahead, which is a little bit iffy, but I'll have to come back and do all those iffy things in another episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you'd like to, make sure the like button down below, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.